Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
It's time for this week's Here's How. And this week, here's how to stop your loved ones from sleeping. Set up loads of secret orange flickering lights around the house and a few stage quality smoke machines, and then time them all with timer plugs to go off at the same time around the house. The house floods with fake smoke setting off the fire alarm, and the orange lights will make them think the house is on fire too. Just remember to put, the heating on high in preparation, because otherwise it'll be hard to make them believe and they may just roll over and go back to sleep. Practice impressions of howler monkeys whilst you're lying in bed. Keep boiling kettles under their bed. Heat that bed up, fill it with damp, and before the end of the year they'll have a sweaty mattress that smells stale and makes them feel a bit sad to go to bed. The brain will know that something's going on and start adjusting their behaviours, and they'll be clueless about it. Whilst your wife goes on holiday, strip the plasterboard off the walls and install a Scalextric kit into the walls so that cars can whiz around the house at night. Of course, you'll need to tape the trigger to the perfect speed so that the cars don't fall off the track, but the noise will drive her wild and she'll get stressed and struggle to rest thinking there's mice in the walls and that you don't care. Get them all out of bed once a month on a random day screaming, "We need to practice! We need to practice! Everyone in the car!" And then drive a good 6 or 7 hour round trip stopping at service stations and claim that it's all to build the family's endurance for the night drive. Keep babysitting your family members' kids at your house, but whilst no one's looking, give them loads of high sugar foods and then get them all amped up on horror films. Maybe tell them some made up story about how in your old house you used to hear taps that sounded like they were outside, but they were actually just a poltergeist that haunted your house and eventually killed your dog in front of you. Go into detail about how it started throwing up blood, but do snoring noises to imitate the chucking up. Say that you shouldn't be telling them this, but snoring is usually a sign that a demon's trying to get inside that person or animal's body. It's the body fighting it off, the last defence against a full body takeover before you kill animals and your neighbours in your sleep and get locked up and you never see your parents again. Then stick another scary film on and say goodnight. Get really into fireworks, really into them. Any sort of good news, you whip out a pack of rockets and let them off through the night. Your neighbours sold their house, rockets. You got an unsolicited discount through the front door, rockets. Your kid finished a test at school, rockets. Your kid got a result for their exam at school, rockets. You get a letter off the council to acknowledge your appreciation of the exploding celebratory device that gets hurled into the garden by science beyond our human comprehension, rockets. Buy a dog whistle. Build it into a vape pen contraption, and then you can suck a little bit of vaporised plastic and secretly let off a high-pitched toot to make your dog go ballistic. 2 a.m. nicotine rush and another... 2 a.m, nicotine rush and an unadulterated thrill of your missus screaming at the dog down the hallway whilst it bombs it around, petrified and on guard because there's an invisible enemy that's concealed by her inability to hear that specific frequency. Take the windows out the walls and replace them with some chicken wire, maybe some plastic on an angle so that the rain can really hammer it and all, but the wind's still got to be able to blast through that chicken wire, bringing the outdoors indoors. When I need to remember how to keep my loved ones awake, I just throw on the popular song, "Hide some meat and slip it in the bedroom, sausage in the dresser, more ways. Try conceal a speaker in the bed frame, have it play quietly some noise. A whispered name, old shopping lists, and maybe some loud taps just like Morse code. Don't sleep, they won't get a minute. They can't rest their eyeballs, they won't catch 40 winks. No sleep, dress up like a dentist, sneak into their bedrooms and fire up the drill. The sounds of seas, they can be relaxing. Whale song and some splashing right then. How about everybody get down? Sounds of that night when the trawler got boarded by pirates. Don't sleep, I've just killed this pigeon. Can you lend me your charger? Let's bring it back to life. No, 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 no sleep. Not even 10 minutes. Sleeping is a weakness. I'll make you feel alive. We're all going to go 10-pin bowling every night. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Billie Jean, altered and it's looping always. No sleep, I've invited this stranger. He's gonna retile our bathroom through the middle of the night. No, no, you won't sleep. I've been filming chickens, and I'll replay their crowing, their cock-a-doodle-doos. I've changed religion too. I now worship Satan, and I hear what he's saying. Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep. You've caught yourself shaving, and I can now do curses. I've got your blood, and now you're fucked. Oh, now you're really fucked. No doubt there, and there's no doubt anyone's getting any sleep in your house tonight. That's the end of this week's Here's How. Go and sign up to the Patreon. Go on, chuck us £3. You can hear this sometimes a day earlier, sometimes 2 days earlier, and there's like 400 other shows on there that you can't hear anywhere else.